Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am finally starting a project that I have been procrastinating pretty much since we moved in, and that is sorting out my office, which might not look that untidy on the face of it, but all of this unit is basically full of stuff that has been dumped there when we didn't know what to do with it since we moved in nearly a year ago. So as you can imagine, all of this, and all of those drawers need a lot of sorting. To be honest, I've been putting this off and off and off, and I realise I just need to get started. I don't need to start at the perfect place or do it the perfect way. I just need to start. And I think sometimes with any project, that's the hardest bit. So I'm just going to get done. How much I'll get done today, I don't know. Or whether this will turn into a bit of a video series. Have a little guess in the comments how much I'm going to manage to get done today, or whether I'm going to achieve much at all. Anyway, before we get on with it, I just want to say if you're new here, welcome, please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. I do loads of organisation videos. We've had a whole home renovation series, which is still going on. I do lots of haul videos, family tips, tricks, hacks and advice to make your life easier, vlogs, all that kind of thing. I hope you will love it. I would love to have you as a subscriber. Right, now enough gassing for me. I think I need to get on with it. So let's start by taking a look around the office at what needs to be done. So this is my desk setup. I want to put the headphones up here on a hook. Happy enough with all the pens and things there, that works. I need to label all these different cables and things because I've got, as I'll show you in the drawers in a second, so many different cables, it's driving me insane. I do just very quickly want to show you this. I obviously have one of these pop socket things on the back of my phone. So this is like a little stand. You can use them in the car as well. And that is so that I can put my phone there so it's out the way and charge it quite easily. And then if I want to watch something on it, it could be sideways or that way up. So that's just a little aside. So all this just needs a darn good clean, and the headphones need to go up there. I want to put the clipboard up here on the wall. So as I'm working, I've constantly got my kind of to do and focus list for the week there. Inside these drawers, so you can see they are kind of segmented off. So that one, that's pretty organized. They are all my different SD cards and batteries that I use for filming. This one, these are my external hard drives. I've got some more of those under there as well, which I've got for all my footage and editing and things. I've got my little GoPro camera and stuff in here. Now these bits, like all these wires, I just want to put like little labels on them so I can see at a glance what they all are, so it's not insanely annoying. Then I've got a section here where I keep notebooks and things, so I'll probably keep that. I've got all these bits at the back, they all need going through. I've also got not just these wires, but if you look, this box at the top here is absolutely chocker full of wires, so I need to go through all that. Perhaps that will be the next job. So then in here, as you can see, I have used some other pencil cases and things for sorting out other various bits of wires, little lights and things. So this drawer isn't terribly disorganized, but it needs a little bit of something doing to it. I've also got my so this was my previous system of lists of what needed to be done. And they were just on these cards, and I kept those inside my planner. But I think having it kind of front and center up on there will be the way to go. In here is a little bit more mishmashy. So I've got just like a random hairbrush, just for when I need to brush my hair before I'm filming or whatever. Pens and stationery and things, hand sanitizer, just bits and pieces. It just needs pulling out, cleaning and putting back. Now one thing I have got, which actually I bought a little while ago and I need to organise, under here, I'll show you under there in a second, that's a right mess, is this tissue box. I've got one of those in the lounge as well, so I'm going to empty those into there. That tissue box can go back under there, and then I've got a bit more space in my desk drawer for various things. And then under here, I've got a whole load of paperwork. I've got obviously my cables and things that are plugging in. I've got a box of just my handbag and things. This is kind of my stuff to grab before I leave the house, so I need a little bit of a sort, but I sort of intend to keep that as kind of a bits ready to go kind of box. And then in here, again, I've got some kind of full up notebooks. I've got some medication. I've got just all sorts of bits. And then that's a sewing kit, got my headphones, things. It just all needs kind of sorting into something that isn't just a big mess. And then here we've got the shredder. I've got under here my second printer, another iPad and various cases and things. So that lot does need a bit of an organise. Now in here, this is a whole load of mess. So we'll tackle this area first, I think. If I can get that done today, I will be really chuffed. And then any moving on to looking through and organising all of this stuff, I shall count as a bonus. Let's get started. I am going to start by cleaning my desk because it's a bit dusty and gross. So I've got some Method Anti-Bac. This is the wild rhubarb smell. It smells amazing, and a microfiber cloth. So I'm just going to, after I take everything off my desk, give it a wipe, including the keyboards, which, let's face it, get germy and yucky. I'm going to wipe over all the laptop stand and just everything on the desk, to be honest. Fill up that tissue box and just clear the desk because I'm going to empty the drawers in my desk onto my desk so that I can sort everything. I think the only way to organise things efficiently is to pull everything out. The reasons for this are twofold. First of all, so you can actually see everything you're organising and you don't miss anything. And secondly, so that you are committed, because once you've pulled everything out, there is only one way through the mess, and that is to organise it and put it away, because it's so easy otherwise to just turn back, isn't it? Close the drawers and forget about it. Now this drawer is disgusting. It's full of hair because it had a hairbrush in it. So I'm going to take my little handheld vacuum cleaner, get rid of all the bits in there because that's quite disgusting. The other drawer's got some bits and things in it as well. So I'm going to vacuum all of that out too before giving it a little spray and wipe with my Method Anti-Bac and my microfiber cloth. So now the drawers are at least clean. I'm going to fill it up with these little trays. Now I know I've got some that you can see on the top of the desk, but I'm going to sort everything into clean trays, and then I will wipe out and clean the trays I've been using, and they can be used elsewhere in the house. Now, the fact that I'm moving everything from one tray into another tray again means nothing is going to go unsifted or unsorted, unfiltered. The thing that you've got to remember when you're organising is it's not necessarily a linear process. Sometimes I sort things and then I pull them back out because things aren't fitting as well. You can see now I'm putting in some boxes and then I'm rejigging them around to see which way will fit best because I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm just doing my best to kind of make the most of the space, fit everything in as best I possibly can, but that often involves a few take it out, put it back in, try it another way, swap it around. Left-hand drawer is coming together quite nicely. It wasn't too bad, if I'm honest. It's the drawer on the right-hand side that was full of sort of more junk and needed a lot more sorting. So I've got lots of like quite specific things to my work in this drawer, like my little cameras and things, my little tripods, things like that, things I use all the time are needing to be in these desk drawers so they can be easily accessed. So the drawer on the right is full of more like bits I need through the day rather than more like worky bits. So things like lip balms and hand creams, they are there just so that hopefully I remember to use them because I have really dry lips and really dry hands. So if you're trying to remember to use lip balm or supplements or hand creams or wherever it might be, put them in your desk and then hopefully they will actually get used. So the other bits that are in this desk are obviously stationery. I've got some, apparently 3 tins of Vaseline I've pulled out of this drawer. I do not need 3 tins of Vaseline. My lips are not that dry in a drawer. So those can go elsewhere in the house. And you can see in the corner of the screen, I've got some pencil cases that I've just put behind me. That is because those are needing to go in with my wire sort. Honestly, the number of different wires I have are just insane. I'm sure I've got more wires than devices. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments. Is your house overrun by cables for things? I've probably got more than most people because I've got cameras and things. But honestly, the amount of cables we've got, just kind of bonkers. So we're nearly there with these drawers. Nearly there. We can nearly move on. Obviously, I've got more of these little plastic boxes. These are the ones I don't need for this project, these drawers, so they're just being cleaned out. I'm vacuuming them and then anti-backing them so they are good as new. I bought another set of these in that home organisation haul which I did for the office, so if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you check it out after this one. And I know we're not even halfway through this video yet, but if you are enjoying it, please take the time to give it a like, leave me a little comment down below and subscribe so you do not miss any upcoming videos. So that's the desk emptied out. It's clean, or at least it was clean. It's going to need another wipe because I've made so much mess all over it. I've resorted all the boxes so that they all fit. I'm maximising the space, but I'm now at the stage of the project where I'm looking around just like, why did I start this? I've made more mess. It looked okay before I started, but I kind of feel with all these decluttering projects, you've kind of got to break a few eggs to make an omelette, so the saying goes. So I've got a load of these ready to go into another room, or perhaps when we organise all that behind me. I'm now going to try and put my desk back together and put the bits on the wall. The good news is I remembered why I needed an extra hook, and it's for this cable which attaches between my computer and my microphone. And it is a bit of a pain because it's a really, really long cable. It's cable tied away. I don't just want it on my desk. So I thought I would hang it on a hook there, and then it's not taking up space in my desk because it's quite bulky because it's so long. And I thought that would get it out of the way, but easily accessible, because obviously I use that quite a lot. And I do like to like put things away rather than leaving everything hooked up to my computer. I like to leave my kind of workspace as clear as possible. So that's what the other hook is for. So I'm going to put all this back together, and then at least I've got to a level where if I've got to stop because the children are just needing me or whatever, or I've run out of time, I've got to go make dinner, it doesn't matter so much. So we'll finish this little section, and then I need to get on to sorting wires, because honestly the number of wires I've got, and I can never identify which one's which. So I'm going to do a bit of labelling. First, get the desk put back together. So I'm going to give the desk another wipe over, only because I made such a mess pulling all the bits out of the drawer, and then I can put my computer back. It is on that raised up stand. I use a separate keyboard because my physio suggested I do that because it was better for my back and my neck and things like that, because I'm not hunched over while on the computer. Now let's get this clipboard put up on the wall with one of my command hooks. I'm just seeing exactly where I want it. It's a terribly official process. It's really simple. You just clean the wall. I don't really need to do that, it's clean. And then you take the strips, you take off one side of the strip and you press it against the wall for 30 seconds. And then you take off the other side of the strip, you stick the hook onto the wall and then press down really firmly. And then easy as that, it's ready to go. You can't hang anything on it for an hour, but then it's that simple. Even I can do it. I've got lots of different command hooks that I use around the house. These have got the wire bit on them, but lots of them are like a firm plastic. I will link them below along with everything else I'm using in this organisation. Now, this is a large command hook. These are also the kind of hooks I use to put up my wreaths for like Christmas and things. And the other hook that I'm going to use to hook up my headphones. So you stick one side to the wall and then you struggle apparently to pull off the other side. There you go. And then you've pressed down really, really firmly and then just leave it alone for an hour. So the wire that hooks that microphone to my computer is that loopy thing. And I'm going to use the other command hook and I'm going to hook that down there so that the wire can just live down there out of the way. I can grab it really, really easily if I need it, but I don't have to look at it because it's big and bulky. I'm not sure how well you can see this because I'm literally filming between my radiator and the edge of my desk. So that is where the hook is going. It's not terribly exciting, but I find it exciting because it is getting a troublesome piece of wire, a piece of wire that I really need, but a big bulky thing off my desk. It's not taking up space in my desk drawer. So it makes me happy. Little things make me happy. You can't see it very well, but it's there and it's useful. And in an hour, it's going to have the wire on it. Well, I'm now pleased to say that my desk is looking kind of as I want it. I've taken the stuff back down off the hooks because you're supposed to leave it for an hour. Well, I rarely do that, so that the glue dries properly before you put everything up. But I have got the hook for my headphones and the hook for my clipboard. So that's looking pretty good. Desk drawers are organised pretty neatly. I will show you that at the end. Now it's really tempting to kind of just stop here, but I've still got all these kind of packets of random wires and things. So rather than stopping, I'm going to go against everything in my being and pull some more stuff out. I'm going to pull out this box down here, which has got some kind of electrically gubbins in it. This one, which is actually wedged full. And I'm just going to try and sort leads by sort so I can have all the USB to lightnings together, all the whatever other types of lead we've got in the house. So if anyone needs a new lead for anything, rather than ordering one on Amazon, we can actually just get one from the house that we've already got, because we have so many wires and leads. But you know, when someone needs one, can you find one? No. So that's my next job. I don't want to. I really want to stop now. I really want to just put all this back together and make it look nice again. But I'm in it now. Must keep going. Now I'm going to pull out this box full of random stuff that is underneath my desk, and then I'm going to reach for the dreaded box of wires, which is in the top of my Kallax unit, that is so stuffed that I can barely put it away into the Kallax unit because it barely closes. Now I'm going to empty everything out bit by bit onto the children's play table and sort it. I'm going to utilise some of these baskets. People ask me, why have you got so many baskets in your laundry room, Ree? And it's partly because I use them for things other than laundry. So things like this, it's really good for sorting things into, for carrying things around the house, all that kind of thing. Anyway, if you want to see my full laundry room tour, then I will link that video below and you can check all that out, because the laundry room is actually the other side of that Kallax unit you can see behind me. Now, as I'm sorting through all these wires, you can see I've got a lot of different types of wires for all different types of things, and they're all just jumbled in, mostly tangled, which is not a good way to store wires because it damages them, just in a jumbled mess. So I can never find anything I want. I know I have a lot of wires, but I can never find the actual wire that I'm looking for the device that it's needed for. Now, all of those appear to be the same type of wire. I think they're micro USB, but I can't be entirely sure. So if you saw my office organisation haul, you'll know that I bought a lot of these little clear plastic bag things. Some of them are more like pencil cases, and some of them are more like the kind of clear plastic bags you would take if you were going on holiday to put sort of toiletries and things in. So I find those are a really good way of sorting and organising things because you can see them, they're easy to store, they're not too rigid, so they fit neatly into spaces and things. I've now got two of my girls helping me. I use helping in inverted commas because they're really just going, Mummy, what's that? What's that? Is that good? Is there anything for me? And now they've run away because they actually realise that sorting things like wires is really, really boring. Yes, true story. This is a boring job, but how satisfying will it be when it's done? So I'm just pulling out now things of that box at the back, and some of them, a lot of them actually, are kind of things for my camera, bits of USB leads, some microphone stuff. I found a million plugs, all those plugs I found for all our various devices. So some of this stuff is sorted, some of it is still yet to be sorted. At this point, I'm wondering why I've done, why I've pulled all this out, why. I'm questioning my life choices and thinking that starting this project was a mistake. But I have to press on because look at the state of the place. At this point, I just want someone to send help. Just send help right now, because I can't move. I literally can't leave the room because there is so much stuff everywhere. So I'm stuck. The only way out is to finish tidying and sorting. Let me know if you've ever got to this stage of a decluttering project. And quite frankly, if you haven't got to this stage of a decluttering project where you're wondering, why did I start this? You haven't made enough mess. You haven't pulled enough stuff out. So I'm going to see this as a positive. And the fact that I've made such a mess is a good thing because it means I'm going deep into it and really sorting all the corners, really going through everything that needed sorting and leaving no lead or wire unturned, because that's what I'm swimming in at the moment, leads and wires. Now, obviously, it depends which room you're sorting. If you have a home office, let me know, are you working from home at the moment? What's your kind of setup? Obviously, I work from home permanently, which is why I kind of have a space carved out, but I know a lot of people are sometimes working from home. Will you be working from home more permanently, even when the world goes back to normal? What's your setup? Let me know down below. Right, the lead situation. So I've got a lot of different types of leads now, and rather than labeling the individual lead, which was sort of my original plan, I'm just now going to label the bag with the type of lead that is in that bag, because I have got so many. So micro USB, I think some of them are called micro USB. I don't know, I really probably need to Google it, but they're the little tiny ones that aren't like flat. There's slightly different shape on the top and the bottom, and they're very small. Pretty sure they're micro USB. Anyway, that's what I'm calling them, so at least for my purpose I'll know. And what have we got here? The next bag is, these are the lightning cables. We've got a lot of those. Those are mostly for like Apple devices, primarily for iPads and iPhones. Of course, they do annoying things and then change the lightning cables to something else, don't they? Like a USB-C or something. We've got one Apple Watch cable, which hasn't even been taken out of the packet. I know I have got other Apple Watch cables somewhere, so I need to find those. And then, what have we got next? We've now got 30 pin. Now they're the old Apple cables. Now I know some of our devices still use those, but we've got more cables than devices. How has that happened? I have no idea. finish doing this last label and take you on a little tour around the office to show you what I've done so far and how I have organised the things that we've done so far and also what is still left to do. I gotta say, all this organising is flipping exhausting. So I'm gonna show you everything I've done and how I've organised my desk and the boxes I have gone through and organised. And then in the next part of this video, I'm going to tackle the boxes I haven't touched. And in there, I've had a quick glimpse. We've got a lot of craft supplies, like loads and loads and loads of craft supplies, but they're all kind of dotted. So I wanna go through all of those and make sure that they are organised and ready to use. There are a lot of the children's like educational toys and things, like counters and like the counting bears, the counting dinosaurs, the stringing letters, all those kind of bits. Again, are just sort of dotted and need to just be organised properly. And then I've got like products and stuff I'm sent for work. It's just a whole lot of stuff. Plus, I've still got to go through our gift boxes with all the cards and the wrapping paper, and then other ones that I've got as gifts for adults and children that I buy in advance when I see things that I like. Anyway, I'm going to flip the camera around now and show you what I've done. So my desk, I've got my headphones up. I've also got the clipboard up. Other than that, my desk is looking pretty similar, pretty clean and clear. Into the drawers. So we've got these boxes. I know I had some of them before, but I've now got them all the way across. So we've got pens, we've got these note cards and the previous week's to-do lists, and then planner stickers are under there. In here, we've got my notebook, planner and journal. This is a little GoPro section. So that's my camera, the like little GoPro, what are they called? Memory cards. Now, I've probably talked about this before. The cards, I label a colour, and then up on my board up there, I say which video is on which colour card. So I've got my GoPro charger. The cables I have got totally separate, but I've got the like essential ones I need all the time. I've just got one of in here. So that is the GoPro cable, which is USB-C, I think. I'm not sure. In here, I've got all the SD cards and batteries for the camera I'm filming on right now, which is my Canon. And then these are all the external hard drives, both past and present, that I use. Rather than leaving them out all the time to clutter up the desk, I like to put them away and they don't get damaged then either. Into here, I've got my glasses, which are pretty much anywhere for driving. Let's face it, I don't drive far at the moment. And working at the computer, just some like little hand and nail bits. I'm trying to remember to put like cuticle oil on, so I'm putting that there. These are just like one of each essential cable that I've left in that packet. I've got some hand sanitizer, face cream, lip balms and things, some like painkillers and supplements that I take to sort of remind me to take them because they're there. Hairbrush and nail file, a little thing to tie my hair up with when I do a little workout in the morning. Some sticky labels. I've got my essential postage opening gizmos, and that's to block out addresses. Scissors, tape. I've got these little Tipp-Ex mouse things. I don't use those much. They're back there, and my tape measure. So that's my desk drawers. In here, I've kept it pretty empty because I don't know what I might need to add to this. All this is my labeling stuff. So I've got my label maker, the label making cartridges, the like refills, and the thing to plug it in the wall, the charger. That's my headphones case. I guess I could put that in with the other electronics and things, but I've shoved that in there for now. I'm probably going to rearrange that when I've finished doing some organising, but at the moment I kind of want to leave as many boxes as kind of empty as possible as I can. Obviously that's just an empty basket. So this, in phase 2, in the next video, I will have a rejig of that. I haven't even attempted all the filing stuff under there, so don't even look at that. And in here, I've just put all of the medication I found in one packet. I've got my handbag, my gloves, my hat, my slippers, all my kind of grabbables in there. Over to, ignoring the cloth on the floor, over to, this is literally just all things to do with cameras and photography. So it's all my spare SD card things. Those are like fluff things to go on the camera, to like wind muff things for the mic. All the bits that are to do with my cameras are all in there, and I've just bunged them in so I know they're all in one place. And here we've got headphones, all manner of. all manner of external hard drives that are kind of older ones that I'm not using at the moment, but I don't really want to get rid of. All these are different screen protectors for all the different devices that we own, because generally when you buy screen protectors, they come in multi-packs, like the tempered glass ones. So I've filed all those in there. Spare, like, what are they called? Cases. And then in here, I've got plugs. These are mostly USB plugs that came for, you know, for phones and stuff. But at least they're all in one place. So if we need to like go away or whatever, imagine we can go away, I can grab those. And those are spare smart plugs for setting up new Alexa devices. I'm going to bang these in here. We've got, what are they called? Micro USB. I'm still not sure if they're all micro USB, but you know, close enough. Close enough. Micro USBs. We've got lightning cables, millions of those. There's only one Apple Watch cable in there, but I'm sure I have got more Apple Watch cables I can add to it. And I still don't know the name of these, but they're 4 external hard drives and I've got loads of them. And then I've got loads of these 30-pin things. I think we've got 1 or 2 devices that still take 30-pin, but at least all the cables are all together. So I'm going to put that back up there. So in the next video, I've got to tackle that basket on the top up there and all these other boxes. So all bar 2 of the 25 boxes. I've also got to tackle this little corner over here. There's 4 boxes in there. And then the office should be pretty organised, but I know you guys have been desperate to know what I keep in there. There's also cleaning products and all sorts, but I shall reveal it all in the next video. And I have also got that little cable down there too. So thank you so much for watching. If you have liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next organisation. This one felt like a mammoth task. The next one's going to just absolutely blow my mind, isn't it? Anyway, I hope you guys are staying safe. I'll see you all soon. Bye.